Inside your bedroom, we stopped counting the days, lost in the rhythm.
Good morning. Happy Sunday. It is a bit of a different Sunday around here. My sister and her husband are here. They have to pick up their dogs. My parents have been watching the dogs. They are actually, in about a month, they are moving across the country for work. So they're getting ready to embark on a really cool and gigantic adventure. But because of that, they're having to like move things back and forth a little bit with my parents. So they are here. So Alex is on his way back from the bachelor party. He probably won't be back until sometime this afternoon. And so Finn and I are gonna go have lunch with my family, and then Alex will be back in the afternoon. And if he catches them, that'll be great. If not though, that's also okay. We saw them a few weeks ago anyway. So lots of quality time will be had today. But right now it is 11:40. We are having lunch at about noon. I am just kind of waiting on my laundry. I put laundry in the washing machine, and so I'm waiting to move it to the dryer before we go over there. And in the meantime, I am working / taking a look at all things LPC. So if you didn't know, I am in school again. I have a bachelor's in English with a minor in German. I have a master's degree in school counseling, and I am getting the credentials to get a license to be a practicing therapist. And so it's not a full degree that I'm doing right now. It's only a few more like college hours and some testing, but I am sitting down and I'm trying to plan out when all of these courses will fall in my plan. So I did ask a counselor at the school to help me do that, but they did just post their summer hours, or not their summer hours, their summer catalog for courses. So I'm trying to get as much done as I can in the summertime because I will be off from teaching at that time. I don't think that I'll be starting anything with like clinical time until the fall. So I'll have the entire summer off like a normal teaching schedule before I move into that kind of a work day. So that's what I'm doing right now. Has nothing to do with writing. We usually talk about writing over here, but nothing to do with writing. I have a cup of coffee, Christmas themed, and I'm gonna work on that, and then we're gonna go over and have some lunch. We are home. Alex is like 20 minutes away. He is also almost home. It has been a really nice day. I got a lot of family time today. Saw my sister and her husband. We all played games. It was fun. It was a really nice day, all said and done. This weekend as a whole has been really nice. I think I needed these days to myself because Alex has been gone this whole weekend. I think I kind of needed the time mostly to myself to think and to like clear my mind. I'm feeling like I have a much clearer picture of things. And I am super excited about the slowing down because I think I'm going to be able to do more. It doesn't make a lot of sense actually. But by slowing down and moving my publishing timeline back so that I'm only publishing Curse of Wings and Darkness this year, I'm trying to gain and learn a ton of new skills this year and like move into a new era and in a lot of ways of my life, professionally, personally, yada, yada, yada. I think in some ways slowing down is actually going to enable me to do more, which sounds a little counterintuitive, but I think I need the space and I need the time for sure to grow. So I am excited, and I think I've needed the last 2 days to myself to wrap my head around what that really looks like and feel comfortable with the decision. Because obviously I want to be writing. Like, I did not want to push back my writing timeline because I want to be writing and I want to write more, and that's what I want most of my day to look like. However, I need to do some other things first so that I can organize my schedule so that I can do more writing. So it's kind of sucks that I'm having to cut back a little bit, at least on the publishing side. I'll still be writing and tinkering with projects, so it's not like it won't be happening. It just won't be like published things. So I think doing this is going to be a little bit for the greater good. So I'm feeling better about that decision. As far as this week goes, there's not a lot going on. I go to therapy this week, so that's great because I need to talk about, speaking of all things therapy and LPC, becoming a therapist, I need to chat with some people about that process. So this will be good. I do that Tuesday. Finn and I get haircuts Saturday, which I am excited about. I need to touch up. Finn very much needs a haircut. It's all in his eyes. And then the work week will mostly be planning for the next week. So not a ton of actual events this week. It'll just be wrapping up details for things that will then be coming the following week. So that is looking pretty good. And I'm feeling pretty good. So it should be a good week. Well, it is beautiful outside. It's also supposed to be beautiful weather this week. So all in all, there's a lot of good things happening for this week so far. So I'm excited for it. I'm excited for this week. So let's go inside. I need to help Finn with a project. He was asking me to help him set up something. And then it'll be family time because Alex will be home. So here we go. Hey, it's me. Happy Tuesday. It's been kind of an up and down one. Today has been an anxious day for me, to be entirely honest. I think I had, I know for sure I had one panic attack and managed to bring it down pretty quick. It was in the middle of a meeting when it happened, which is not ideal. And I had one almost come on when I got back to my office. So it's been an up and down kind of day. Not the best. I have therapy here in a little bit. I go and see my therapist at 6:30 today. It is 5:40, so I have plenty of time. Normally, when I have a little bit of downtime like this, I sit outside of the clinic and I work on my book. And right now, working on my book is reading through Curse of Wings and Darkness, which I'm still not very far in, but I've taken the last couple of days, rather than use all of my time to do things like that, I've been trying to sit, honestly, just to sit with the silence and with my emotions, and that has been really good for me. So that is what I'm doing. Actually, I have been listening to Bad Omens. That's what I've been sitting here doing. And I've also been listening to interviews with Noah Sebastian. Weirdly, Bad Omens songs have been on repeat in my brain all day because I had this really weird dream last night. I went with, I don't know who I was with, but I went with some people to this haunted looking house, and we got there. It was kind of cool. And then maybe it was a party at this house. There may have been a party at this house. I don't know. Yeah, there was a party at this house, this big haunted house, and Noah Sebastian walked out of the house in his like normal dark hoodie, like he usually has, all tatted up, booped me on the nose and walked away. And that was the dream. And then I remember waking up because it was a very weird dream. It was one of those like, I don't know. I have those dreams a lot where I get in deep sleep, I have a weird dream, and I have that moment like that where he booped my nose, and I go, this is definitely a dream, and this is really weird, and I woke up, and it was like 4 a.m. So I also did not sleep very well last night. Finn hasn't been sleeping well the last few nights, so I'm trying to, rather than like fill my time, I'm trying to use the downtime I have as actual downtime, and to sit and reflect on some things, think about what's going on, what I'm frustrated about, and like work myself through those emotions, which I will get to do a lot of here in a minute with my therapist, but that is what I am currently doing. Let me know in the comments if you do self-reflection like pretty regular. I know some people make that part of, like, they make a habit out of it, and that is what I need to do more often. And I hope to do more of that with my do more things with mindfulness with the self-care vlogs. So maybe that's something that we come back to and we do some more of together. I don't know, but I just wanted to share how I'm feeling right now. I've always been pretty open about anxiety and depression and such, so yeah, I think it's important to talk about those things if you feel comfortable doing so. So I do, and yes, I had a panic attack today, so that was not great. Yeah, pretty much it. So I'm gonna get back to relaxing and sitting. Howdy, howdy. It's Wednesday. I stayed home today because Finn did not sleep super well, so he is still exhausted. And I was exhausted because I was up all night with him. He's feeling fine. I think it's allergies, and he just didn't sleep well. So he's not too bad off, but I went ahead and I took the day so that I could get rest and he could get rest at home. And actually, it's been a really good day. I got a lot of stuff done. I did some work at home, and I also split some time and did a bit of like admin stuff for publishing. And I just sent out my newsletter for the month of February. If you are not subscribed and you don't get my newsletter, you should, because it gives you a heads up about everything that's coming in the next month. So you can do that on my website, amyprokopis.com. So I did a lot of those kinds of little things today. And honestly, it was just nice to be home and work at like a normal person pace and not be running around all day trying to accomplish things and then having more things to do. So it was just nice. I really enjoyed the day. Plus it was beautiful. So I actually got out with June and we played around in the backyard a little bit. So it was nice. But now I want to relax a little bit this evening. I have some final book things I want to do. Finn is falling asleep on the couch right now, but I'm going to wake him up. Hopefully he will eat. And then probably just calm down and relax for the night because Alex will be home at about 8 tonight. So that is the plan. Tomorrow, Thursday, I have a night class. What else is going on? We're seeing friends Friday. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all of the updates. Still haven't gotten very far on Curse of Wings and Darkness, but I am really hoping, because we don't have any plans for the weekend, that I can sit down and do a lot of reading for that. Oh, it's really windy today. Oh my goodness. Okay, so today was not bad. It was kind of exciting actually near the end. It was a little blah, but exciting. This is making no sense. Let's kind of restart that. I'm just realizing there's makeup all underneath my eyes because I was at the chiropractor and it smeared my mascara around. So what I mean is, at the very, very end of the day, right before I left to go to my chiropractor appointment, I don't know, I just started imagining like what the next year, 2 years of my life will look like. Let's let the airplanes pass for a minute, shall we? So while I was out waiting on my appointment at the chiropractor, I started like piecing together things for like everything I needed to do in order to be a licensed therapist. And I started putting it all together, looking at the pathway, looking at the testing, yada, yada, yada. And I'm hoping that I will be done with the whole process in the fall and I'll be a licensed therapist, which is crazy. I'm a little like surprised at myself because I always, from the beginning of this, have said I never thought I would ever want to work with couples, especially, but do like family therapy. And now that I'm more like into this program and I'm thinking more about like what I really enjoy about therapy and all of that, I've been thinking a little bit more this week about the kind of clients I want to work at, specifically because I got asked what kind of clients I want to work with. And I've always thought like anxiety and depression would be interesting because that is what I have the most experience with. Especially in schools, that's a lot of what we see is kids. And I like working with kids, but the more and more especially this semester has gone, and the more I've thought about the kind of therapy and the different sorts of therapy that I'd like to specialize in, I kind of think that maybe I do want to do couples. Maybe I do want to do couples therapy and explore relationships and marriage, that kind of stuff. Not necessarily marriage so much. I mean, that is usually a part when it comes to couples, but I'm starting to think maybe I do want to explore that more. Maybe I do kind of want to look into that kind of thing. I like everything involved with relationships. I mean, and that definitely goes back to what I write. I write a lot of romance. I write about a lot of couples and relationships, and it comes pretty natural to me. I really enjoy doing that kind of building and the building with people together, uniting two different kinds of people too. So maybe that is something I want to explore more, is like couples and sex therapy even. I don't know. We'll see. I do have class tonight, which is kind of why this has been on my mind a little bit throughout the afternoon, because I do have one of my night classes for tonight. So I actually beat Alex home. He is picking up Finn. He's gonna come home and do dinner while I get set up and started in my class here in a little bit. But I just thought I would talk a little bit more. I hope you can hear me over the wind and everything and June crunching through the leaves. But I just wanted to, I don't know, sometimes talking aloud and just getting things out into the open helps my brain process it. So it's funny because the more I've thought about it today and now saying it aloud, that does kind of make sense for me. So we'll see. Let's look a little deeper into things, shall we? No writing probably tonight, strictly because I also have a homework assignment I need to get turned in tonight. So probably just therapist-icky. What was that word? Therapist-y? I don't know. Therapist things. Probably just class things, LPC things. Holy. Let's go inside and let's get a snack, because I think that's what my brain needs to reset here.
I can see the stars align, dance around the moon every night. And now my eyes are open wide, and the sky has never looked so bright. And I don't need to see the road.
Ooh, happy Saturday. I am really groggy. I did get, I think, a little bit better sleep last night than I have in a little bit. So that's good. I do feel a tad more rested. Maybe, I don't know. I'm still really groggy. I'm gonna go drink some coffee. Alex actually made breakfast before Finn and him both hopped back into our bed to snuggle and relax. So they are still sleeping in bed. I am up. Gonna let them rest some more because Finn last night was not feeling great. So we had some friends over last night and Finn seemed fine and everything, and then randomly he was not. So he seems better now, so maybe it was just kind of like a thing, like he ate something maybe, but ended up calling it an early night and everyone went to bed early. So tonight we are going to see those same friends again, so we'll get to spend a little more quality time, and Finn will get to play with some friends tonight, so that's good. Finn and I also go and get a haircut this afternoon, a much needed haircut. I need to update my color for sure. And Finn, his hair is kind of like getting into his eyes, so he also, I think, really needs the touch up. So it'll be good. On other notes, I've always wanted to like put color into my hair. I just think it'd be really fun. Maybe even just like a tad bit of color, not like a ton. I don't know. I always thought pink would look good on my skin tone. Pink is not my favorite color, but I do think that it looks good on me. I don't know. I'm not planning on doing any wild colors today. I'm just gonna update the color that I already have, the blonde highlights and stuff, but I do want to do that eventually. So yes, it's, ooh, here we go, June. So man, I really am dragging. You can like hear it in my voice. So I'm gonna go inside, gonna enjoy my coffee, eat some food, and I will catch up with you guys in a little bit.
He went down on my big one.
Yeah, cheese.
Cheese. Ow.
Woo. So Finn and I got haircuts today and new toys. I got a book from the bookstore. I am currently reading the Throne of Glass series by Sarah J. Maas. So really excited. Got to do that. I went out, did a few things for myself after my own haircut. And now it's really just family time and enjoying the evening. Good morning. My hair looks crazy because I slept on it after it was curled yesterday. So I've got this like crazy flip going on. Anyway, aside from that, I have some things I have forgotten to tell you guys, and I need to tell you guys. So firstly, clearly, I don't sound super well. I think I'm getting a sinus infection, maybe an ear infection. I have no idea. I have a lot of symptoms going on, and so I may make a trip to urgent care this afternoon to figure it out. So there's that. So yes. Usually when I'm sick, it means the next couple of days of vlog footage is super, super boring. So I apologize. Also, because I am getting sick and stuff, there's a lot of stress going on, but also because I'm trying to like I'm trying to reinvent some areas of my author career. I'm trying to do things differently. And because I'm in night classes 2 nights a week, it means that my time looks different in the evenings, which is when I typically write. And in order to protect some of that writing time, I think I need to take a couple things off my plate just to limit the distractions. So I'm not going to be doing the Sunday night vlogs, at least for a little while. Just because putting them together and then doing them is a little performative. It feels a little like my teaching days where like it wasn't difficult and yes, it was productive, but it took a lot of mental space for me to do it. And so for the time being, just so I can protect my evening writing time and make that more productive, I'm going to be putting a pause on the live streams for right now. I may do like a pop-up here and there occasionally when I get time, but as far as the scheduled Sunday ones, I will not be doing those for a little while. So instead, I'm planning on getting more reading in because I have been dying to read and haven't been able to. So I've been doing a lot of reading this weekend, which is amazing. Love that. So I'm going to be doing that instead. I'm going to be writing during that time instead, playing with my little guy. It'll make the Sunday night routine with him a ton easier because as he's gotten a little older, the last few months especially, his routines have changed. And so in order to do more of that personally, this piece has to go for a little while. I do think it's going to come back. I will definitely do the scheduled live streams, but I was already thinking about making them on a different day. And so while we're away and while my schedule and some other things are changing, I think that when they come back, that piece will be different. I don't know that they'll be Sundays. They may be a different day. So that is where we are with all of that. That is the update. So we got coffee. The little guy is sleeping in because he also has all of these weird symptoms like me and doesn't feel super great. And I have some household things I need to get accomplished. So I think I'm going to load up my audiobook that I've been reading, do that while I do all of these household chores. So we're gonna do that for a little bit. Check in with you guys in a bit. All right, hey, I have done a lot of my chores around the house, did the dishes, got the laundry going, cleaned up a tad. I'm still doing a bit of that. I was going to read and listen to my audiobook. However, Audible is being crazy and it will not let me access it. So I'm gonna have to go like reset something. Does that happen to anybody else? That actually happens to me pretty frequently where I'll open the Audible app and it acts normal and then suddenly it acts like I have no like connection of any kind. So I don't know. And it's not my Wi-Fi. I know it's not my Wi-Fi. But anyway, I thought just as a time saver, because it is getting a little bit later in the morning and I want to ensure that I'll have time to do a couple of things that I want to show you guys in the next vlog. I am going to go ahead and end this week's vlog here with my crazy hair. Maybe I'll fix that before I pop into the next vlog. Who knows? Probably not. You guys know we keep it pretty dang casual on this channel. Anyways, thank you so much for watching and following along. As always, check out the links in the description box for my social media. My social media has blown up, by the way. So thank you guys so much. I gained over 300 followers in the month of January. Don't really know where. My sales at the very end of January also increased quite a lot. So thank you guys so much. If you're brand new, welcome. We love you guys here. Let us know below if you have never watched one of my videos before and this is the first one. Leave me some comments. And yeah, that's pretty much it. No live stream tonight. Normally we go live Sundays at 8:20, but until further notice, we are putting a pause on that. So I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.